Good morning, children. Today, class for the 8th subject is physical science. Yesterday, we are discussing about the various type of contact forces, such as muscular force, frictional force, normal force. Okay. Today, we are discussing about another type of contact force, that is tension. What? Tension. Children, take a small eraser or a small stone and release them from certain height. What do you observe? Okay, take a small eraser or a small stone and release this object from certain height. What do you observe? These stones or objects are fall from this that height. Why? Because nothing but you know that one every object or everything in nature are attracted toward the earth due to that gravity pull of the earth. We know that one. So similarly, these objects also attracted toward the earth of the gravity. Now take some length of rope or thread. Rope means in Telugu taadu. Thread daram. Next, tie up the eraser or stone to that thread. Now, release the rope tied stone. We observe that the stone or eraser is hanging, but not fall on the earth surface. Yes or not? It is hanging, means nothing but veladutu undi, but not falls upon the earth. Why? Why? Because nothing but in this case we gave support to that eraser or stone. That's why it is not pulled toward the earth. Suppose we didn't give any support to that stone or eraser, and we release this object from certain height. At the time, they are easily attracted by the earth gravity and falls upon the earth surface. But when you tie up this object with rope or thread, they are hanging, but they are not falls upon the earth. Why? Because nothing but we tie up the object with the rope. So what is tension means nothing but the tightness of string or a rope is called as tension, tightness. Suppose here we are using small rock or stone. Suppose when you use huge rock, కొద్దిగా పెద్ద సైజులో ఉన్న rock, at the time the thread will hold the weight of that one rock? No. Why? Because nothing but the tension is very less when compared to that one gravity of that one object. So that's why the object will be falls on the surface. Yes. So the tightness of the string or rope is called as tension. Up to certain limit of weight, it can bear the weight of the object. After, when you increase more weight, what happen? The thread will cut out or rope will cut out, the object will fall down due to the pulling effect of the gravity of the earth. Okay children, this is about that tension. Okay, next these all are about the contact forces. Which one? Muscular force, frictional force, normal force, and tension. All these are the example for the what? Contact force only. Sometimes in examination asking, explain any contact forces that you studied. Then you have to write about muscular force, frictional force, or write about the normal force or tension. Okay, next type of force is force at a distance or field force. Okay, in previous classes we know about that one. Force is basically divided into two types. One is contact force, second one is force at distance or field force. So if there is no physical contact in between the two objects, the resultant force is that field force or force at distance. So what is magnetic force? Before knowing to that one, we can perform the simple activity. Children, you feel very happy while you are playing with magnets? Yes or no? Yes. The answer is what you are giving? Yes. You feel very happy. Next, in 6th class you learned about that one. The magnets are classified into so many types. Means bar magnet, round magnet, horseshoe magnets, etc. So bar magnet means nothing but the magnet which is present in the rectangular shape. So take that bar magnet and needles also. Needles means you know, seeing needles. Yes, or normally take any type of needles. Take needle and rub the needle against with the bar magnet. Against with bar magnet until the needle gets magnetized. Means nothing but when you continuously rub the bar magnet on the needle, at the time the needle also gets the magnetic power and behaves like a magnet. Next, you know that one each magnet have two poles. One is north pole, another one is south pole. So how can we determine the poles of the magnet? By using that one magnetic compass. Similarly, by using the magnetic compass, identify the south pole of the magnet and north pole of the magnet. Fix red color thermocol ball at the south pole of the needle and fix the white color thermocol ball at the north pole of the needle. You make a similar type of needle in this way. ఇదే విధంగా ఇంకో నీడిల్ని తయారు చేయండి. ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ we take one magnet and take a needle, rub the magnet against with the needle until the needle gets magnetized. We know that each magnet has two type of poles. One is south pole, another one is north pole. Normally, by using magnetic compass, we know about the south pole of the magnet and north pole of the magnet. By using magnetic compass, know the south pole and north pole of the magnet. Fix the white color thermocol ball at the north pole of the needle and fix the red color thermocol ball to the south pole of the needle. Prepare another needle in similar manner. Now take one container or any vessel. Fill this container with water and place two needles on the surface of the water. So normally you know that when iron objects are generally sinks in the water, but we are fixing thermocol ball to the pins to float the needles on the surface of the water. Okay, this is the purpose, to fix the thermocol ball on the both ends of the needle. Children, you know that in this activity you observe that when the south pole of the needle comes near the north pole of the another needle, the both needle will attracted towards and join together. We know that one. The south pole will always attract the north pole and the north pole will always attract the south pole. And when the red color part of the needle comes near to the red color part of the another near, at the time the both needles are moves apart from each other. Why? Because nothing but the south pole always repels the south pole and the north pole always repels the north pole. This is the magnetic property. So how this attraction will take place? Due to that one magnetic power. So the force of attraction that results due to that magnetic field. What? The force of attraction that results due to the magnetic field is called as magnetic force. The force of attraction that results to the magnetic field is called as a magnetic force. So when you place safety pins or any iron material just near the magnet, and you observe that when even there is a large gap is present in between the magnet and that object, the object will attract it towards the magnet. Why? Because nothing but it is a field force. The magnet forms the attraction of field around it. So the object, those objects comes in the attraction field of magnet, that objects are easily attracted by the magnet. So this is about that one, what? Magnetic force. Next, field force is nothing but electrostatic force. What? Electrostatic force. Before knowing about the electrostatic force, we can perform the simple activity. Okay, before knowing about the electrostatic force, we can perform simple activity. First, you take one balloon and inflate it. Means nothing but ఆ balloon లో గాలి ఊదాలి and tie up with thread. Next, take one paper, cut the paper into smaller pieces. Next, now rub the balloon on the surface of the silk cloth. On the surface of the silk cloth, or rub the balloon on the any polythene sheet. Now place the small paper pieces. Now place the smaller paper pieces just near the rubbed balloon. What do you observe? We observe that the paper pieces are get attracted towards the balloon. How the paper pieces are get attracted towards the balloon? So when you rub the balloon against the polythene sheet or silk cloth, it acquires one type of charge, and the paper pieces also have charge that charge is opposite to that balloon. So the rubbed balloon have one type of charge, opposite to that one the paper pieces also have one type of charge. So the attraction will be taking place in between these oppositely charged things. So the rubbed balloon will attract the small paper pieces towards it. So from this activity we can define the electrostatic force as follows. The force that is exerted by the charged body over the another type of charged body, means oppositely charged body, is called as electrostatic force. Okay, the force exerted by the charged body over the oppositely charged body is called as electrostatic force. So normally we observe the electrostatic force, okay, in our daily life, where we can perform many activities. Means nothing but when you rub the comb upon the surface of our hair and bring the small paper pieces near the comb, at the time also the paper pieces are get attracted towards the comb. So why? Because nothing but due to the generation of that one electrostatic force. Okay children, this is about the electrostatic force. Means nothing but the force that results when charged body attracts another charged body is called as electrostatic force. Okay children, today we are discussing about one type of contact force, that is tension. So and field force, that is magnetic force and electrostatic force. Children, all of you read the lesson thoroughly one time, and every day you can complete given work within given time. Okay, so why? Because nothing but in a biology already we completed 2 lessons. In physics also we comes to the end of the lesson. Okay children, మైండ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.